should have brought sis with you so she could attack.
Now, here's the depth to this whole thing.
Should have brought her with you.
You're playing in Raising Kane.
Yeah.
A father estranged from his son.
Yeah.
But in need of him.
Right.
How does that affect you on set?
I love dancing in those clouds because I can relate to certain parts of it and other parts of it I'm exploring. So this goes to what you were alluding to. With that, you know, when people watch season 2, I can't give it away. I'm about to give it away.
Give it away. Give it away. Give it away. Give it away.
Right.
That's what we're here for. You said it. You're talking about everything.
But they'll find like some of the true reasons when you said it's strange, like how it happened that way.
Right.
And so I was saying to you, it alludes because some of it has to do with the mother. You see what I'm saying? And that's fine. I guess because of my life experience so far and the way the emotional trauma that I've gone through as a young black boy with a single black mother who walking me home from school and motherfuckers is hollering and this, that, and the other. And I'm like, yo, I got to figure out how to defend this because what if somebody run up and...
Like Kane.
But I'm 7 and I'm 8.
Like Kane. You said like Kane. Kane roll up on your mom.
Like that character.
Like, yo, the first thing, I got to get the knife. And the next thing, yo, I got to have a gun on me. I can't, my moms can't know because... So forth and so on. That's why I say rationalizing trauma because there's no excuse. The 3 most beautiful moments in my life thus far is when I pulled each of my children out of the womb. That's when I had all the answers and no questions. And then it just went away like that.
That's tough. Those are some scary moments for me, bro.
I didn't even get the dream there.
It was coming out of there, and I was like, whoa.
As soon as that purple came out, it was like,
I'm looking at y'all think it's different.
Son, I'm out of there. That purple came out.
Our son came out with the alien head, the long back. I was like, yo, what's going on? It was scary.
Men are visual.
It was scary.
It's just lean.
Men are visual. This is what y'all
it was visual.
You're not having the moment.
No, I had a moment.
That's why she laughing.
It's just it took me
That's
off
why
guard.
she laughing.
We don't see it on TV. You know what I'm saying?
You're bearing life.
But TV fools you.
The purple
It'd be a clean
out,
baby.
No,
those births on TV. It'd be a clean baby. Come up, ain't nothing on them. Is it? You know what I mean?
Man, yo, I was purple coming out of your
bro. Purple,
you want all of that.
Violet.
You want to experience all of that. That's life.
Brown.
This whole thing.
It's brown coming out.
Oh man, the purple came out.
Yo, you see how the queens do? This how the queens do. See what's happening?
But yeah, those 3 moments you had. Yeah.
Perfect harmony with
no answers.
God. That's how I felt. All the answers, no questions. And then boom, there's like milliseconds. I was fortunate and blessed to be the first person to touch all of my children, look into their eyes, tell them their name. We've been playing around with them in the womb for a few months and I'm singing to them and stuff like that.
Right.
That's all good.
Right.
But I actually got to be the first. That interaction is a reflection of God to me. God has given me a wink of, yeah, this is how it feels to create. You know what I'm saying? And you're just you. Think about the cow, the deer, the whale, the dolphin, the plant, the flower, the everything.
Right.
But dig this, man. Something that's missing in your life, something that you may have felt a need for in your life, whatever that is going to be the main things that you're going to make sure are in your children's life.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's a fact.
Absolutely. That's an absolute fact.
If you feel like, this father figure is missing in your life, if you feel like someone to give you game is missing in your life, if you feel like someone to hug and cuddle you is missing your life, whatever, that's what you're gonna make sure that's gonna be your A1 duty to give that to your children.
Absolutely.
You're right, Kane.
Absolutely. You're right.
You're right.
I'll tell you something about us fatherless kids. We pick fathers. Right. You know what? It's a cool guy. Okay, one. Oh yeah, he know how to handle ladies. We get advice from different places, and we kind of make it work.
Yeah.
But dudes with fathers get that too. Like my father didn't talk to me about chicks and all that. The dudes in my hood talked to me
That's
about,
why it takes a village.
This is what's going to do. When I wanted to get money, when I started rolling dice to try to get money, yo, bro, you need to scope the landscape. This ain't how you do it.
CeeLo?
This is what you do. CeeLo, of course. You know what
I'll
I'm
tear
saying?
you up, son.
So,
I would tear him
Never. But we have fathers. Yeah. We have different dudes like that too. I can name many dudes from Southside that I could say, because we had a show on when I was on 8 at the table, and I said, yo, my father couldn't prepare me for what I encountered in the music business. He was from North Carolina, Belvedere, North Carolina. He was a bus driver, hard-working man, but wasn't into none of this glam. He met my father. He knows my father.
Right.
Glam is no part of his body.
A and B.
Nothing. So how I live, he looks at me like, what's wrong with this dude? You know what I'm saying? Like, he has all these lofty dreams, and he's accomplished this stuff, but I don't even know he worked harder, not smarter than me. Like, and it becomes a different thing with him. You know what I'm saying? So you can have people that are not your father that could feel where you're coming from and could know where you're going and can help to guide you as well. And those are just as important.
It takes a village.
It takes a village, and you have to be willing to receive that. So it's going back to what we were talking about earlier with the youngins. Right. You got to have an open ear because if, you know what I'm saying, an old head, OG, whatever you want to call it, they trying to give you some jewels. Yo, I've been through this. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to tell you, yo, when you walk into that dark corner, there's sharp objects. Right. You know, you got to be willing to receive the message, and then it works.
But it was taken, I'm sorry.
So the younger generation, I think it's a thing of cats that are scared of getting old. I mean, let's like just take for example, like back in the days, you had young cats coming out as MCs with names like Big Pun, Notorious B.I.G., Big L, Big Daddy Kane. You know what I'm saying? Now, pretty much every MC that comes out is young such and such. Or little.
We've just,
such and such.
We've talked about this
theory. But dig it though.
That's deep.
Dig it. I mean, and I think that it's a fear of getting old because the people that's maybe 10 years older than them, they're referred to as Unc, Auntie.
Yeah. Yeah, they call me Unc. I hate that shit. You know? I'll be like this. Like, what the fuck are you talking about,
let me show you the beauty of that. Let me show you the beauty of Unc, the beauty of Auntie. And by the way, I hate that shit too. But still in order, let me show you the beauty of it. Right. And the most famous one, Old Head.
Yo, old head. Bro.
Let me show you the beauty of it. You may be scared of getting old, but what you got to understand, the opposite of getting old. There's no fucking way you're gonna stay young forever. That's a fact. See what I'm saying? So you need to pray that you do become an old head.
Facts. You make it to the
you don't want to be the opposite. Right. The opposite of that is a fucking deadhead.
A deadhead. I was about to say that.
You know what I'm saying? You don't think you're gonna get old? Keep on living, see what happens.
Right. I said on a song, I said
about that's interesting is call me OG and I'm cool with it. But you gotta let people understand that you're growing into wisdom.
Right.
when you get older, wisdom, if you're open to it, will meet you where you are. And so when you think about, you know, I come from Gary, Indiana, murder capital of the country for 10 years running. Yeah. They were telling us, you're not going to live to be 25. A lot of these young cats don't think they're going to get old.
That's a fact.
That's why they are taking these monikers. That's why they're living the way they're living, because they don't have enough old heads around them to say, when you get here, everything will be fine.
Right.
Too many Jews dropped on this. On this joint.
It's a whole lot.
You have to watch this joint over and over and over again.
Yeah, we wrapping up.
Do we want to do? Yeah, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. He has to go. Thank you, sir, for coming on the show.
It's Hoffa, trapper turned smack rapper. Only smack rapper that you know is smack rappers. Got bars, I can hang with the backpackers. Trap star, I don't hang with the backpackers. I'm in the hood with the work, you heard. Making fiends leave earth, you heard. Got your baby mama thirst, you heard. Feel the flow, nigga, throw it in reverse. This the wave you need to surf, you heard.